Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Voice of the Era podcast. I am Day.
Marsha.
Malik.
Kadeem.
All right, perfect. So, for everybody tuning in, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, FM, Spotify, and all other platforms. All right, so today let's get to it, man. All right, let's get a little bit comfortable. How you doing, Marsha?
I'm fine.
Out the gate.
Oh my God.
Out the gate.
We coming for you today.
Okay, yeah.
Coming for you
that's
today.
fine.
I hope you're ready,
I am ready.
Marsha. You seem like a dope person.
I am.
Good, like that. I would like to know, from your perspective, right, from the Marsha perspective, what is dating to you, and how would you define dating?
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, she scratched
Floor
the
is
head
yours,
immediately.
queen.
Scratched the
That's
head
an easy
immediately.
question.
on that.
Libra season. Your birthday's coming up. Let's go.
Oh, you a Libra?
Yeah, what,
Okay, let's get it.
what happened?
Nah, Libras is evolved.
Okay. I was about to be
You gotta say
on
about every sign.
Nah,
As soon as
'cause
they
people
say
be
this
on
shit.
Libras. But okay, I think dating is testing out the waters, dating multiple people to see whichever one you want so you can get into a relationship
So dating multiple people
at the same time.
at the same time.
Yes, with the result of wanting to be in a
But do
relationship.
you tell all of them that you are seeing multiple people at the
Yeah.
same time?
You be transparent. You tell them,
Now, I'm asking you, do you tell people?
yeah, I would tell them.
And they're okay with it?
Yeah.
What is your definition of dating?
That's a neg. I feel like she right. She absolutely right. Like dating is testing out the waters,
Yeah.
right? The problem is that's not how it goes effectively. Like you tell people like, yo, I'm single, you do you, I do me. And what ends up happening is that as soon as y'all connect physically, all the shit y'all talked about beforehand is out the window.
So you don't date multiple people at the same time?
No. I definitely date multiple people at the same time, and I'm very open and transparent. I try to do that. But as soon as things get physical, everything changes, and the people try to change you. You know what I'm saying? And so what I realize now is that, you know, the key to dating is really preserving your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you told somebody up front, like, listen, I'm single, I'm doing me, and blah, 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 and they don't respect those boundaries, then you got to clip it,
Yeah.
or they got to clip it. Somebody got to catch it early, because that's when it becomes toxic.
What's your perspective on it, bro?
I mean, my thing is dating is pretty much. I'll pretty much say what they said. Is you dating multiple people until you find somebody that you could legit lock in with, and see yourself with. Pretty self-explanatory.
So what do you think is the end goal of dating?
Finding a relationship you're comfortable in.
It depends on the person, right? Like, if you looking for a relationship, some people not looking for a
Right.
relationship.
Some
Like,
people
I
just
just came
wanna-
out of some shit. You
some
know what
people
I'm
just
saying?
wanna
So
vibe.
that shit's not even in my vocabulary right now. I'm just trying to be the fun guy. You know what I'm saying? But
But off rip though, do you let them know?
yeah,
that that's what you're doing?
yeah. I got a couple situations. I let people know off rip what's the vibe. I'm telling you, Marsha, don't doubt me.
Nah, listen,
Like,
I'll be
I
watching
let
this
people know
podcast.
what's the
I'll be
vibe.
watching this podcast.
Nah,
I feel
and I'm
like-
saying I'm relatively new to the whole situation, and it's nasty out there. But at the
Okay.
end of the day, like, I tell you, like, one person, I let them know, like, listen, this is the vibe. I just came out of a situation. I can't be in another situation, blah, blah, blah. We got a little intimate, and suddenly it was like, yo, I don't want to see you with Marsha. And I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I literally was vulnerable, open, transparent, told you everything. Like, I came out of some really toxic shit, bro. And so, like, for you to come to me, and now we had this whole conversation. I was open, I was transparent, I was honest. And that's what y'all say y'all want. That's what females say they want. And then as soon as you drop that line on them, I don't know what happens. And it don't even have to be disrespectful. Like, yo, I got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, what you doing? Where you going? Who you with? How you doing that? Why you doing that? Why you doing this to me?
Let the
I
clip
didn't want
off.
to- you
Let
know what
the
I'm saying?
clip off, my
like,
boy.
Goddamn, we was dating until things got intimate, right? So now would that put us in a position where do you have to not be intimate and date in order to date multiple people? Because personalities change once you, exchange intimacies.
That is true.
I agree.
That is true.
I agree.
And I know
So,
men can't handle you telling them you dating multiple people.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Shit.
Because
They-
there's a lot of
niggas,
men.
they
It's,
can.
it's a lot of possessive men that come off the rip like, yo,
Right.
you know,
So for y'all, so she said dating for her is dating multiple people to figure herself out. For
Not
you,
myself out to figure out what I want and who's the best
And what
person
you
for
don't
me.
want.
who best candidate,
Yeah.
right? So you date multiple people too, and then you date multiple people too, right? My
But
definition.
one thing though, I'm territorial though.
he ain't
That's
having,
selfish.
he ain't having
Now,
it.
let me get to it.
Yeah,
That's
you want to
West
date
Ind-
most
that's
people
West Indian
and
vibes.
you can't do that. You can't
That's
do what
West
I'm
Indian
doing.
vibes.
See, that's yeah.
That's West Indian vibes. They like
I mean-
to lock down what they do.
Nah.
I
Fire
mean-
hydrant boys.
But I'm glad you said that because guys are like that, and I've dealt with that.
That's what I'm
sometimes.
saying.
Like,
I was wondering if guys can handle your situation.
Now me, I am territorial. Now, for me being territorial, this is how I'll put it, right? If I'm dating, then I'm only dating one person. I don't want to share. I don't want to do none of that shit. My whole purpose of dating would be for me to get to know the person, and I feel like it comes more things come with that. Like you're dating somebody to see if they're committing enough to you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if both of y'all just viewing multiple people, 9 times out of 10, you have a commitment to each person that you are with. All those commitment is taken away from whatever commitment you have with her, mostly. Because let's say anytime, y'all not getting along, 9 times out of 10, you already know you're going to have the other, feel me? You're going to be texting the other girl, vibing with her, probably linking with her. So it's like,
See, my thing is I feel like dating and commitment is so on the opposite spectrum.
right? I feel like you're already
feel like
dating
you're-
for commitment.
you're
If it's
dating
one
for
person,
commitment.
I'm not saying date 4 people. Like it could be 2.
you're dating. All right,
You're
your
putting
purpose
all
of
your
dating
eggs
is to
in-
see if, okay, this is your person. But, to see if, y'all going to get in a relationship or something, right?
I feel like that's saying
Trying to figure it out.
that's limit. I think for me and her, right, when we dating multiple people, we're trying to figure out who deserves that commitment.
Exactly.
As opposed to jumping out the gate
And putting
saying,
all your eggs
"I'm
in one
committed."
basket.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I feel like you get hurt that way. Because you're giving this person your all.
I feel like that comes from fear, though.
Shit, I'm scared of women. I'll tell you right now. I'm fearful of all of them.
Why?
Because the emotional impact that they seem to have just varies. You know what I'm saying? You don't get. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
scared
I
of
don't.
women.
I just met.
Scared of women?
Hell no.
Okay.
Not like scared they gonna beat my ass, but you know what I'm saying.
No.
I'm
Fear
saying
woman,
like
bro.
I just met him. I you know what I'm saying. I
Fear
know
woman.
I know
I
Kadeem or whatever, and it's a situation where I feel like we never gonna go left, and we never gonna go left just off the strength that you know what I'm saying y'all connected. Whereas with a woman, like yo, it could go left any minute.
Yeah, they be ready to fight their best
Any
friends that they
minute.
known for
Any
10
minute.
years
Any
and never
minute.
talk to them again.
It's spooky
for the
times.
simplest shit.
Yeah, any minute. But going back to what you said, right? I feel like those things are on different sides of the spectrum because if you're dating and you're dating multiple people and you're trying to catch a vibe and it's all about agreements and being open and honest and transparent. Listen, some people do say I want to date exclusively. That's when you or me or Marsha have to say like, nah, that's not the vibe. I'm not looking to date exclusively. You got to be open and honest. You know what I'm saying? And in a former life, I wasn't that. And it's bit me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So now that I've lived
How
life,
did it bite you in the ass?
because I was lying and being dishonest and cheating and all the types of
We admit to our faults, Moshe.
yeah. I don't
We're
have
not
no
afraid. Accountability
You know why?
ain't hard for
I don't
us.
have no problem because I took those L's and I learned those lessons, but I tried it that way. But I will say trying it this way with openness and transparency has been just as ineffective because other people are not in that maturity space. They do think like in a territorial sense. And that's where you have to cut the ties. You have to decide. And it's really on the territorial person to decide what you want to do, right? If let's say I'm dating Marsha and I say I want to be exclusive and she says to me, well, I'm out here dating, right? It's my job to not continue. I'm not stopping her flow.
Right, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It should be my job to not continue. But
Facts.
what happens is that
a
people
fact.
think that I you know,
They could change a
they
person.
could change you, and that's where the freedom and the captivity that we was once under comes back. You know, it's an emotional captivity, and it's spooky times. You know what I'm saying? But
It's not that
it is
spooky,
a
it's like-
it is a rare few people who can do this.
Honestly, it's all communication because if we're dating and you're telling me like, "Hey, Marsha, I want to be exclusive," I'm thinking in my head like, "Oh, I'm about to lose him." Can like,
But so with this dating thing, right? Because, all right, how do I put it? Are y'all involved with all of these people?
Physically?
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah.
never that.
no,
Yeah, I was moving like that.
So
Nah.
so for me personally, like I am far more inclined to emotional connections.
Okay.
So I could talk to about 7 people and only be intimate with
I just lied.
a
That's why.
select few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I won't say I'm monogamous with one. I'll just figure it out. But I tell everybody what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's just what it is.
So you gonna tell them you fucking other?
I
other
do,
shorty?
yeah, I do.
And
But
they
I
okay
won't.
with it?
But nah, they not okay with it. That's what I'm saying. They tell me, but this is the thing though.
Only if they ask.
If they don't ask, I'd be like, yo, I gotta make a move, or I gotta call you, because you know, if you vibing with somebody, they gonna call you, and you gonna have to either lie or tell the
Yeah.
truth.
Right.
So if you, my line is I gotta make a move. I don't know what y'all say, but you know what
got
I'm
no
saying.
line.
And then typically I'm with the kids a couple times a week, so you know what I'm saying. But I try not to use that one. I typically say I gotta make a move, and some people respect it and some people don't. Most people don't though. At least that's the problem I'm finding. But I'm shortly removed out of a relationship, so it's kind of new.
Like, I'm in a space in my life, man. I don't gotta lie to nobody. I don't got nothing to hide. I'm an open book. It is what it is. I feel like I earned that to myself.
As you
Nah,
should.
Honesty is the best way to like really get shit going. For me, like I said, when I date, I'm only dating one person. I'm only involved with one person at that moment. If I'm dating to get in a relationship.
Is that because you
Next
can't
move.
handle the person saying they dating somebody
Oh,
else?
nah, trust me. I've had moments where like I was involved with certain girls, and they telling me that they dating around.
Okay, and you didn't like it,
I have no problem with it. You want to do that, you go ahead and do that.
but that's not what you do.
I'm not dating her though.
Okay, got it. That's
Once
what I'm
you
saying.
say that,
it's on
we're
you.
dating.
Right.
You're already committed to that. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be out here saying I'm dating every girl. Nah, I only been in 3 relationships ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Yeah, my
So
number's
like,
low too.
I'm very picky when it comes to even dating certain people. If I'm dating somebody, it's like I view them like, okay, I have to view like their character as a person to see if, okay, cool, do I see a future with the person? I don't even like to be emotionally involved with certain girls if I know that like I don't see a future with them. 'Cause I feel like I'm gonna be wasting my time and their time. You feel me? So for me, when I'm dating, it means that whichever girl I'm dating in that moment, I'm really thinking something serious. Once we get in a relationship, I'm not waiting a year to get married.
You
Type
ready
shit.
to jump out the window?
Exactly.
Oh,
You a
you going
skydiver.
full
He's a
tilt.
skydiver.
Bro. I'm not trying to wait. I'm not trying to waste my fucking time.
But
me?
has that successfully worked for you? Have you met a lady that you felt like you should put that ring on their finger? Because if your system is not working, you might have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it worked.
Because I feel like when you
it
get
worked.
in that position,
It
yeah,
works.
like I gotta
Why
catch
looking
you
at
on
it
the
like
spot. Like how many proposals you got out there?
Nah. Like I said, I only been in 3 relationships, right? First one, puppy love. Second one, serious, but not too much. Third one was the most serious. So I was in a relationship, and now I plan to get married.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
Okay,
We didn't get there,
okay.
but that's what my plan always was. And yeah, that's mostly it.
So, in my personal experience, I'll say because I'm single and not looking for anything too serious, I have 2 dating pools. I have the girls who don't want to have intercourse until we're serious, and I'll date them on some, not even date them, we're just friends until you tell me to push the button. And then I have other girls who are physically attracted and want to be physical. It's just 2 different dating pools, and I feel like that helps because it's very respectful of those who don't want to take it there, and then those who do want to take it there, we can have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it just opens the door. And
How do you let a girl know
I just say it.
We just
I
ain't
really-
fucking
first
today,
day. I
like-
feel like yo,
Nah, but
So
you,
how you know
but
it's
you'll be
going hard?
surprised. They let me know. Some of them let me know.
Oh, I don't
What-
want
what was your
anything.
question?
How do you tell a girl, I don't want anything in the future with you, but we just fucking?
But it's not necessarily that, right? Because
nah, you don't say it like that.
nah, this was what I was. This
But
is.
that's what it is.
No.
But, all right, so
There's
this,
a way to say
He
it.
don't want a relationship with her, but he want to fuck her.
But there's a way
but
to say
she
it.
don't
though.
want a relationship with me, and she want to fuck me.
Yeah, it's
But
girls
she
who
not
do
gonna
that.
tell you that. So how
Who?
you?
No, no.
You, but Marsha,
no, wait.
you're wild.
Women are actually way more
Where you
honest.
at?
They would
Listen,
tell you
actually,
right there.
guys are way more honest, and I'll go off the guy's energy. If he's
Kid you
giving me
not,
that
if a
vibe,
girl
and I
just
know
wants-
I don't want a relationship with
Marsha,
him,
if a girl just wants to fuck a guy, I promise you, she's going to tell him.
Out the gate, and she'll tell you.
She's
yo,
not gonna wait. She know what she want already.
Yo,
She
I'm
gonna
telling
You know
go
how
for
women
it.
are these days?
I got some homegirls that
They'll pull up on
rile
you.
you up. Like they make me feel docile.
Yo, they
Like,
be,
damn,
yo,
y'all really
they,
out
yo,
here.
They would make you feel used. Yo.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm just
and
a
tell
sex
you
object.
and tell you. I had somebody tell me the other night, like, yo, you my third option. I was like, all right, cool, I'm moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god,
she just kept it a stack. She was like, yo, listen, this is the dude I rock with. Me and him not talking no more. I got my ex that I kill from time to time, and you my third option. So I was like, shit.
Nah, you don't ever let a guy
Crazy.
know that.
No.
ladies.
What I'm gonna
Look.
say? You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
respect it.
Hey, listen, if
At the end of the day, like at least it's the truth and it's not a lie, and then you end up finding out another way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You'd
'cause
rather
I
know
feel like
that.
you're burning a bridge that way because
You're not if you're being
you
honest.
are. Because like the person that you fucking or it's your fuck buddy, you could fall for that person. So
But if you're being honest, you're not, because you're gonna be like, yo, you respect me enough and you cared enough to even tell me. Most people will not tell you. They just gonna do it
It
and
go
let you
both
react
ways.
however you want to react sometimes.
But you also got to have accountability, right? So we all got to have accountability. If you're
Mm-hmm.
in a situation where you're dating somebody and you're uncomfortable, like you got to speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of times we allow people to do whatever they're going to do to us, and we allow that. You know what I'm saying? So in a situation where a female who doesn't want to hear that you out here doing what you're doing, she needs to let you know, listen, I don't respect that. I don't want any type of situation where I'm not the only one and XYZ. Like, tell me that. And so I could tell you clip. Nah, I'm just playing with you. But you know what I'm saying? It's just about like Marsha said, I fully agree with the fact that it's about openness, it's about transparency, but it's about both parties meeting you there, and it's about having agreements. You just have an agreement. If ever that dating does become exclusive, I think that's where you veer off into the stage that you're talking about, which is commitment.
I got a
But
question.
I don't think dating and commitment go hand in hand.
I got a question for all y'all. You want to get married?
1,000,000%.
You want to get married?
oh, absolutely.
You want to get married?
Not currently.
But
But in the future,
Currently, I don't see that future for myself.
why?
I want to get married one day.
No, wait. Why you don't see that for yourself?
Because I feel like marriage, I feel like we're in a stage where options are so vast that people don't love on each other the way they should. And there's such a gap between the older generation and our generation that we're kind of teaching each other about love, and the love that we teach each other about is to move on when shit is not satisfactory for you. And that's not the way I love on people. So for me personally, I just feel like my heart is very big, and I'll give you infinite chances as long as you're putting an effort into what we're doing. And I find that I get shitted on at the end of that.
You
know?
get shitted on?
Yeah, and that's and I haven't been the best nigga to a lot of females, but at the end of the day, I feel like for those that mattered, I made the changes. They didn't see the changes in me, and it just, everybody has flaws.
You think that's your
Waste of
karma?
time.
Is that my karma?
Yeah.
I don't
Because a lot of
necessarily-
niggas dealing with their karma.
I don't
now.
necessarily
They want
believe in
somebody, but they
karma.
can't
I
find
believe
them
in
because
life
of what
lessons.
they did
I
before.
don't really believe in karma because I feel like everybody doing them. Like it's just in this market nowadays, I feel like everybody's doing them. It's very rare that you find somebody like yourself who is willing to lock in immediately.
Everybody afraid to get hurt.
Afraid to get hurt. That's number one. And everybody is just. It's so many options, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many
I get
options.
you what you mean. Like,
And the options, you know what I'm saying? People, This is how I feel.
It's social
personally.
media too.
It's
Nah,
social
you're
media.
disposable.
it's
Just like with the
like
dating
People
apps.
don't
yeah.
leave you unless you optional. You know what I'm saying? People don't leave you unless you
No, I'm
optional.
So
Let me say
many
this.
options, but the options are not.
They not real.
long-term. That's
They
the
not
thing.
real.
The options
could-
are short
Bro,
term.
You could have the
I
you
really
could have the
want-
wife.
in the
I
moment.
really want to
You know what
go
I'm
in
saying?
right now, but I don't
Nah,
want to
you
hurt
gotta go.
nobody.
Like,
feelings.
you can have the wife you
Yo,
always
let me-
wanted,
yeah.
but then
Yo.
you get on Instagram and be like, fuck.
Because like you're gonna have a bunch of options, right? And then all these options only have like one trait that you're gonna like more than the other
Exactly.
person. So it's like it's gonna trickle down regardless. It's not good to deal with because like you're gonna want one girl because she make you happy more. You're gonna want another one because
She got a fatty.
exactly you want the other one because she feel me got the body and everything. Like
See,
it's
I-
one
you
thing
gotta
that
love-
one
you
is
gotta
gonna
love
have that
yours.
the other.
Love
Say
that shit.
Some of them, nah, this is real.
Gotta
And then
love
there's some of them that
yours.
can cook, and then
She
some
got
of them
a
that
fatty.
can't cook. So it's like you're always gonna want one more than the other sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime you get into like a disagreement with one, you're gonna
That's why you
probably
gotta
leap
have
on
one
to
with the
next one.
combination.
I feel like I seen some shit recently that
Because
was
there's nothing
basically-
perfect, bro.
I seen some shit basically that was like people don't move on from you until they put a deposit into a next person. Right? That's when they move on from you. Typically they stick around and stay with you until they open the door for another person.
That is
And I
true.
feel like in our generation that door is always open. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm back into this ugly world of dating, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm realizing that everything is optional. You know what I'm saying? You get into one argument, one disruption with a person, and it's like, yo,
You're
you know,
gonna
Yeah,
I don't
you're
have to fuck with
disposed
you.
of, yeah.
I knew that already. You know what I'm saying? I
never
knew that
had a
when the
shorty
door.
say that to me, man.
Yo,
I ain't gonna
man,
lie. For shorty say
shorty
that to
say
me,
that to
bro,
me,
she gotta
I'm-
go.
Yeah, I
As soon
never-
as I
I
get
She gotta
heard
go.
Nah,
Yeah,
but that's-
nah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
that's
wait.
I've heard.
You heard it, but you got to
We ain't
clip
gonna say that
Never
shit
heard
to
that
me.
shit yet, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, this is
Feel
why
me?
this generation is in the situation they're in. Nobody
Yeah.
can find who they want or a relationship of substance because everybody think everyone is disposable. But no one's willing to fight for anyone.
But nobody's
Like,
perfect. What we
Because
gotta learn-
fighting
No,
fighting for somebody
Wait,
makes you
Listen,
look so,
people fight.
some of my
Sometimes
male
some people just don't
friends-
appreciate the fighting.
but the
they
pride
will be
too.
in love with a girl, but they will not fight for her.
Shit.
What is fighting?
I'm pulling up.
No, wait. What is fighting?
I'm pulling
Loving
up.
basketball.
No, yeah, we had
No,
this conversation
loving
before.
basketball.
What is your definition of fighting?
I'm pulling up.
Listen,
What is your definition of fighting? You gonna say it today? What is it?
I don't know. It could be anything. Like,
No,
honestly.
don't do that.
It could be something he did. He knew he in the wrong.
Why?
he don't
but
wanna
why does it
admit
always
that to
gotta
her.
be he in the wrong though? Sometimes some people will be in the wrong and would not acknowledge that. Accountability is like kryptonite to
It
women.
goes
sometimes.
both ways.
Mm,
It goes
I
both
like that.
ways.
I'm gonna get that tatted.
For real, accountability is like kryptonite to some women sometimes.
But
know what I mean?
But so I'm a only because she the only female in the room. I'm gonna go side with Marsha right now, and I'm gonna say,
Listen.
look, a lot of us is not vulnerable enough to be to let that pride go when we do get into a disruption.
And I feel like
don't even
that's the
call
root of it. If
I
you
don't
let your
call it a
pride go,
fight. Like,
that's
I don't
when
call
you're
it a
gonna-
fight. I call it a disruption because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be fighting your partner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have disruptions in the road because any two people that interact with each other is gonna have disruptions. If the three of us own the business, it's gonna be some disruptions in there. But typically, as men, we get back right away. Whereas with a man and a female, you know, who gonna be the first one to say I'm sorry? You know what I'm saying? And the person who does say I'm sorry typically,
Always is.
you know what I'm saying, has to be that person.
not always the
majority-
guy.
Always is.
Yeah.
It's not always
Majority of the
guy.
time
I
is-
say
Yeah.
sorry all the
Nah,
time.
You
But-
might say sorry, right? But
Might be
I
too
mean,
late.
And sorry is
Exactly.
only
Okay.
sorry is only as good as
And
changed
I respect
behavior.
if it's too late, it's too late.
Yeah, like
See,
sorry.
you giving up
is-
too
That's-
fast.
that-
You wanted to fight, but you just giving up too fast.
So we learning, right? People
Listen.
give up and they disposable.
Listen.
That's gonna be ugly.
Men were made to hunt. I'm gonna say sorry once, and if you can't get over that, that's that.
That's bare
That's. I feel like that's another problem with our generation. Like the men don't know how to hunt for the females anymore.
Even their
like, you
prey.
want me to chase
Right?
after
Oh,
you,
look.
like
Even a hunter's prey meet the
Describe your
hunter
hunt.
halfway.
Describe your definition of hunt for the people.
For real.
In case they don't know where you coming from.
Marsha turning into Webster out here.
I'm
Define
not,
fighting.
like-
Define this.
I'm not saying like go on social media and then pour out your heart, but like text her and let her know, like call her, let her know that you want her, you want this.
What if you
But
do?
what if she wrong?
What if you do, right? Mm-hmm. Although she could be wrong, you do. And then she is ungrateful of that and doesn't appreciate
Well,
it.
that's not the female for you then.
See, that
that-
goes back to disposability.
Yeah.
Though. Why she don't got to? Why can't she grow?
Exactly.
Too, right? So if she doesn't react the way you want her to react at first, right? People have to learn each other. So That's you just spoke about disposability, right? So if I apologize to a female and she don't accept my apology right away, I don't know what type of trauma and hurt and other things she came out of. So for me to make her disposable in that moment, like, yo, if you don't accept my apology the way I apologize, you clip. That's what we going through,
Yo.
right? Like,
But okay, so what did you have to apologize? That's another thing. What did you have to apologize for?
Sometimes some people will know you in the wrong, but because they just want to be the bigger person in that moment, right? And just move forward. They will just apologize
That's me.
to you just to
That's me
make
all
you
the way.
feel happy.
That's
That's
me
what they're
all the way,
doing
bro.
for you. They're fighting for you. They're doing that in that moment.
My thing don't even be to make you feel happy. It just be so we can move forward, like I
Exactly,
said.
bro.
Because
I
yo,
be
the
wanting peace,
disruption,
man.
yeah, the disruptions be so.
It ain't even
small.
worth it.
That's what I'm at.
So small.
I'm
Y'all gonna sleep
Yo,
in the bed
listen,
angry at each
man.
other, bro? Like
This
not even worth it.
This man had to open up my whole mindset to like peace and just relaxing. I didn't even know what peace was until I met this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in some real. My guy, I love this guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know the word peace. I just knew go. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, I be hearing this dude is like Gandhi to me. Like every time I have a disruption with anybody, I'm like, I hear Kadeem in my head, like, yo, bro, you need peace.
Deem.
Peace, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't let. Listen, ain't no job, ain't nothing worth your peace of mind, man. Granted, you gotta do what you gotta do, and until you got a plan or whatever you trying to go, but peace of mind is everything, man.
all right, so I got a good question for y'all right here, right? Since we already was we started off with talking about dating, right? So how would y'all feel if like if your ex is dating someone that you're no longer friends with? Do you condone that or not?
Say what?
Fuck both of them.
Facts.
How would
Yeah.
you feel
What's the question?
if your ex is actually dating someone that you're no longer friends with?
Oh hell no.
Yeah, fuck
Nah,
both of
you
them.
know what? Shit. Live and let live, bro.
That's some crazy shit. I wouldn't.
I don't
Fuck
have no.
both of them. Word. Who said that?
So my shit is, I just like just came out of some shit, right? Yo, the whole relationship, I told Shorty, all I want you to do is be happy. If making you happy is fucking on my homeboy, like, do what you gotta do.
Wait.
It don't got nothing. I didn't say she did. Calm down, Marsha. I'm just saying, if making you happy is fucking on my homeboy, by all
With
means.
you still
like,
loving her?
Do I still
Nah, he
love
trusts her
right
that
now?
much, basically.
Nah, I'm not
Okay.
saying I trust her. I'm not saying I fuck
you
with her.
don't?
I'm not saying nothing good about her. I'm saying that at the end of the day,
bro.
right? Kadeem taught me peace, and in my peace, I gotta let go of Shorty, right? So if she if she made a porno and did whatever she had to do,
Well, back in the day,
right now, I'm talking about we just broke up. Like I can't even tell you it was 60 days. So I'm telling you, like, yo, do what you gotta do to make you feel happy. Because at the end of the day, you wasn't happy with me.
You loved her?
I did love her. I love her now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with her. She did some
You
wacky
watching?
shit and it's over.
You think she gonna find it?
if she watching,
It's gonna
like
pop
if,
up.
if she
Sure.
watching, like
baby,
if-
please.
It's a good
Nah,
thing.
ain't even
You
no
better
baby, please. If she
text
watching,
this
like,
dude.
yo, listen,
He keeping
shit.
it a buck.
Yo, if she watching, you fumbled a good nigga. That's what
So
I'm
she can't
saying.
come back.
She can't come back. She
Ain't no
chopped.
spinning the blizzy.
She chopped. She's a
Really?
cop.
Ain't no spinning the blizzy.
Ain't nah. It's spinning the ladies. It's spinning the blizzy. Don't listen to him.
And she come back and he's
She
like,
can't spin the block. She can't spin the block.
Damn.
But anybody else, put them turntables on.
because that's like
It,
if you look at the situations that's going on, like it's some people, right? Like, let's say you're no longer dealing with a girl, and then like, even sometimes they could even be your friends. Like they would just try to talk to the shorty or whatsoever behind your back. and
but
stuff
that's
like
what we talking about with options, bro. Like I don't want to be the only one talking, but like Shorty got her body done, right? Here's the story.
Speak your truth, Mike.
Let's go.
Speak
Can I
your
go
truth,
in?
King.
Yo,
Go in.
yo,
That's why you
yo.
here.
Today.
Bro.
That's why you here.
Let's just not put too much of her information out
Mm-hmm.
there. Shorty got her body done, right? I'm the man of the house. She not working, right? I'm taking care of her 3 kids. I'm taking care of my kids, and I'm taking care of her, right? But when she got her body done, I supported her. I'm telling you, I know all about the drains. I know all about all the shit you got to change. Like nobody could talk to me about a mommy makeover. I was there for the whole thing. So, as the dude that I'm being, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gawking over her new body because I was with you with your old body. I was never with you for that. So while she talking about, yo, this is not going down the way it used to and this is not going down the way it used to, I'm like, yo, I went to work for 12 hours. Why is the house looking like this?
Wait. before you continue.
Mm-hmm.
You know the lifestyle that comes with those bodies? Were you preparing yourself for it?
I was prepared for whatever came because at the end of the day, again, I said I want her to be happy. I want you to be happy with or without me.
Okay.
Right? So the way things started shifting, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to realize like she making comments she ain't never made before. I knew it was the beginning.
Because she
of
lit.
She lit now. Optional.
damn.
She optional. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I was with you when you wasn't that. So I'm telling you, you fumbled a good dude. I'm telling you, you're gonna get fucked. And I wasn't always a good dude. Like I played the shit out of her a couple times. It was like a tumultuous thing. But at the end of the day, when you asked me to change, I changed. You know what I'm saying? And I could walk out of there with integrity and happiness and peace, my new word, you know what I'm saying? And I could walk out of there and be good. But I realized that I became optional because I wasn't gawking over her. You know what I'm saying? To her, I got my body done. I
Now
feel
she the
better.
shit.
I'm this, I'm that. And ladies, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, don't shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Now you calling cops and doing all types of weird shit, and I can't forgive you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can't-
Do you feel like she
yo.
used you?
Nah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people don't feel positively about themselves, when they get that newfound energy, it's like, oh, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? And so when she got up, it was fuck me. I feel like that's what it was. And I don't feel like she used me, but maybe
Sometimes.
she did.
Is
Like
she?
sometimes with them situations, what certain people can't understand sometimes is like, I get it. You like want to get your body done sometimes and stuff like that, but you could change yourself physically, but what's internal, that shit ain't changing.
Like,
It ain't going nowhere.
like I know I always reference my pops on here, but one thing my dad always told us is like, yo, the man make the clothes don't make the man.
Yeah,
Real shit.
facts, bro. That's like anything we see out here. Like, see any brand that's just out here. There's like a replica of every brand that we see. Louis Vuitton, they got the fake Louis Vuitton. What is the difference?
You wouldn't know. They be on
wouldn't know.
Canal right now.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
put the value in that shit.
But
Exactly.
I feel like she did it for the right reasons, but like I said, as her man, like I'm focused on the crib. I'm focused on work. I'm focused on are the
Responsibilities.
kids going to school. I'm talking about are you going to school? Am
Wait,
I going to
those
school?
were those your kids?
No, those was
Oh
her kids.
taking
shit,
her
she
kid-
fumbled.
taking care of her kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking about those things, and you putting your titties on the gram, you putting your ass on the gram, and I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, it don't, bro. I'm so free spirited, it don't bother me none, as long as shit is getting taken care of. So now, while I keep repeating like, why is the house dirty? Why is this? Why is that? The resentment is building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then things start getting said that just never got said before. And I'm like, do I need to get my body done? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, though, bro, it's all love. Like, it's all love. So going back to your original question, like, yo, to everybody, your ex is your ex for a reason. Like, you don't own that person. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever
said
that
we-
I
person,
told somebody
just
this shit on
said-
the
you don't
podcast.
own
They
that
could spin
person.
the block
Believe
on
me.
you.
Nah, you could spin the block, but what I'm saying is I don't own my ex. So if my ex decides to fuck on my homeboy, like, and
can't
I've
control
had
it.
that, yo, bro, I live life. My baby mom's fucked my best friend.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
live life. Like, and I
had
ain't-
an experience,
and
but
I
I
wish
ain't gonna
I
say
wish I didn't have to
anything.
talk to neither one of them, but I do have to talk to one of them. So you know what I'm saying, and that was my man. Like that was my man. Like and that shit broke my heart, not because of my baby moms, because of him. So if your man goes and fucks on somebody that you was exes with, I feel like that's the issue, because your exes let go of that. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at Rite Aid. Now we don't work there no more. So why am I gonna worry about what tills got to go on the drawer? Like you know what I'm saying? Let that shit go, and let it go with peace and love and all that thing. I wish her the best. I got nothing foul to say about her. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like she fumbled.
That's growth.
That's growth, and that's
Fuck with that,
that's
bro.
peace, bro.
Peace.
Fuck with that. All right, so now we got there, man. We got pretty deep there, man.
Yeah.
heard
That's
some-
my heart. That's my J.E. heartbreak right there,
We heard
bro.
some wise words.
Finger snaps on that.
Feel
Bro.
me? Marsha. You smiling too much, Marsha.
Marsha's birthday tomorrow.
This one is for you.
Marsha's
Yeah,
birthday
Marsha's
tomorrow.
Oh, shout out to all the Libras too.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me.
Shout out.
Marsha. How you smiling so hard?
Because I know you about to come with some shit.
Would you rather be with somebody you love or somebody you just respect and they just respect you? Would you rather love or respect?
The person loves me too?
No. Would you rather love or respect?
Let me hear this.
Love, because if you love me, you're gonna respect me.
Mm-hmm. My turn.
Yeah.
So I would rather love because respect is just one aspect of love, right? Respect, honesty, truth, patience, you know, being virtuous, all that thing. I would rather love, but for me, I would rather real love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to throw the word real on there because
Yeah.
a lot of people love how you make them feel. They don't love you. They love how you make them feel. And as soon as them feelings
Yo, you
pass,
got all the
just
captions.
fuck you. Yo, I've been here. I've been here a little bit. People love how you make them feel. So
That's
if
true.
you love me for me, I'd rather real love. It's gonna come with respect.
We're going to get back to you, though.
I'm going with love. Like, I'm a lover at heart. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everybody know that. So I'm going with love. Straight up.
What about you, Day? Let's talk about you. Because you be
I'd
on
rather
here being
respect.
conscious.
Why?
Respect is peace.
And what? Elaborate.
Somebody who respect me more so don't, like, they would understand me as a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who love you a lot of the time, they can hurt you. They can leave. There's a lot of people you loved. They're no longer in your life.
I can respect you and leave you.
Nah, trust me. With respect comes a lot of loyalty with people. When people respect you, they're loyal to you.
I disagree. With love,
When people respect
everything,
you, they
loyalty,
are
respect,
loyal
all
to
of that
you.
comes with
For
love.
somebody to even be loyal to you, they have to respect you first.
And that comes with love
People
too.
are not gonna be loyal to you if they don't respect you. You have not met somebody who don't respect somebody, and he gonna be like, nah.
Okay, I feel like that's fear, Day.
No, it's not fear.
I feel like the
It's
fear
not
of leaving
because
you.
I
nine
love
times
the
out
I
of
love the
10
combativeness.
Nah,
like,
me and Day
look,
always go at it.
For real,
know, I
though,
love
because yo, look, love is an emotion. Emotion changes, bro. It's just
Nah,
like a season.
Now, go back
It
to what
changes.
I said. Real love is not an emotion. Real love is a way of life.
Well, in the time that we
Okay,
live
wait,
in,
wait.
Real love
Okay.
is
people
way of
focus
life.
on love over
That's where it gets
everything.
interesting.
No.
Right?
Wait. Day.
Wait, let me get there, though.
Okay.
People, right, focus on love more than anything. And a lot of the times, it ends up fucking themselves over because they put love before anything else. That is the problem that we're dealing with nowadays.
Love should go before anything else. If
When
it's
you're in a
real.
But when you're in a relationship, what do you want from a woman in a relationship?
Trust, loyalty.
Yeah, go ahead.
And what was your favorite word you kept mentioning the
Peace.
whole time?
Respect.
Peace.
Somebody who love you could still argue to fuck with you, be on your big, like, just get on your biggest
Nah,
nerve.
that's not
Not
That's
me.
not what we want,
Bro.
That's not what we want.
But look though, people who respect you, a lot of the issues that men will have with women sometimes because like they feel like they're not respected.
But respect is a mind frame. Right?
They.
Because what
Nah.
you feel is
I'm not gonna be with somebody that don't respect.
So you're gonna be with somebody who
what-
disrespects you.
Nah, but
Not
what
at
you
all.
feel, but what you feel is disrespectful might not be what I feel is disrespectful.
Exactly.
So what do you feel is disrespectful?
I feel like anybody that violates your being is disrespectful.
I feel like
what I'm
being
saying?
ignored.
That's a lot of things.
That's my top pet peeve. Don't ignore me.
Being ignored and then what else?
As
That's
far as
really the only thing
disrespect,
for me.
Right? So that's your pet peeve.
Yeah, don't
That's a
ignore
deal
me.
breaker for you.
Facts.
What's yours?
Deal breaker for me right now would be anything that's toxic, like anything that's not transparent, open, honest,
So
communicated.
if she does that, you gonna leave.
Well, right now I have the freedom to leave because I'm single. But
I mean,
you talk about
but
in a
let's say
relationship-
hypothetically speaking, you're
hypothetically in a
situation, you leave.
relationship, I would try to make her see the error in her ways.
But if it don't change,
But
though,
if it don't change, more than likely it's not gonna work because the peace is not gonna be there. So right now, coming out of what I came out of,
Mm-hmm.
if it's not peaceful for me, it's a no go. That's my deal breaker.
but what if you love her?
If I love her, I could let go. I had to pack my bags and go.
But-
I still love the person I was referring to earlier, but I had to pack my bags. Once it got
Okay, cool.
once the peace was dead,
Love that answer.
we had to go.
That goes right to my point. What if you love her?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna stay through it all?
It depends.
But you just said that's your pet peeve. That's your deal breaker.
That's what I'm saying. It
You can't
depends.
deal with it. You would leave.
You're not gonna keep ignoring me.
But that goes to show you You can love somebody. It doesn't mean you will always be with them. A lot of the times, like, let's be
Respect-
real.
Wait,
but
wait,
you can
wait.
respect
But look,
somebody and not
when you
always be-
respect certain people, yeah, like, it's like y'all have a clear understanding of each other no matter what. Y'all know that even if y'all argue, y'all gonna come back and work things through because y'all have that respect from each
And
other.
that love.
Exactly. But all that comes through that respect that y'all have for each other.
No, it comes
How
from
y'all
the
view
love.
each other.
I feel like
Oh,
respect. I feel
it
like
They
comes
go
from
hand in
respect.
hand though.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think
that's you.
respect is a component
Day, that's
of
you.
love.
They go hand in
I
exactly.
wanna
feel like
ask you a
respect
question,
is
Day.
component of love.
Day.
Oh shit.
Put them on the hot
Nah,
seat.
They
Day.
gonna-
I want to know: would you be happy in a relationship knowing that she didn't love you, but she respects you after y'all got married?
Ooh.
She just respect you. She don't love you.
100%.
You would be happy in that relationship?
100%.
Day, you
know
are
why?
crazy.
You know why? Because I'm gonna have peace.
Knowing that she just
Yeah,
to know that
listen,
she's not gonna
wait,
go
listen.
outside the relationship because she respects
Exactly.
you.
She's not gonna.
But she
go.
don't love you.
Did you hear what she just said?
I'm here.
Just because you know that she's not gonna go outside, so then you're saying that she loves me, she's still gonna go outside. then.
Okay,
But-
you would be happy to know that
Not me.
you with a female.
Nah.
She respect
If
you.
it wasn't no love.
I would
there,
be happy. You know why?
Be happy.
I'll be happy. You know why? Because I feel like, yo, at the end of
That's
the day,
your ego.
Wait, look, no, it's not.
That's
It's
ego.
not. That's being judgmental.
That's just knowing.
Let me tell you why.
You got her locked
Let me
up
tell you
over
why.
here.
No,
She
it's
ain't
not.
going
I'm not
nowhere.
having
Sit
locked
back.
See me.
I'm not having her locked up. You can't force nobody
That's
to respect you.
jail.
If you don't
'Cause
respect
you know
somebody,
she
you're not
don't-
gonna
you
respect
know
them.
she don't
Nobody's
love
gonna change
you.
your mind on that, bro. If
Well,
you
I
don't
feel
respect
like-
somebody,
I
you're not
feel-
gonna change it.
All right, so I
To go-
feel like analytically, right, I feel like what makes a good point guard? You got to have handles. You got to be able to pass. You got to be able to read defenses. Like I feel like love is just
Not
a
the NBA.
component. Respect is just a
Analogies.
component. It's just a component of it. Respect, loyalty, trust.
Yo, let's look up
honesty.
this. What
Any
does
other relationship
Wikipedia
right now?
say?
What? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the internet.
Look, are any of y'all in a relationship right now?
Single as a dollar.
But y'all all have somebody y'all love, right?
Of course. Any
Like, non intimate. You talking about non
That
intimacy?
y'all love.
You
what,
talking about
what
family?
you mean though?
No.
You talking about
Somebody
women?
that you wanted a future with.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all
But
all have somebody,
but
right?
yeah, but if
Why y'all
that's
not
in
with
the-
them? If the
that's-
love was so strong, why y'all not with them?
Because nah,
Shit,
wait,
that's
wait,
life, bro.
hold on, hold on.
They
Don't-
is
but-
coming
wait,
for us.
What you saying is
No,
right.
we good.
But hold
No,
on, it
yeah,
takes two to
understand.
tango. What you asking me why somebody else ain't love me the way I love them? I can't tell you
That
the
goes
answer
to
to that.
show you can love somebody. Somebody can love you and still hurt you, bro.
Somebody can respect you and still hurt you.
Facts.
Somebody who respect you will always do things in like
in your favor.
Exactly.
And she in
But then
jail.
they still hurt you.
And
make
you
sure
would
that
be
you
happy
are
to know
good.
she in jail. She don't love you, but she
They're
not
doing
gonna
things
go
to make sure that
outside the
you are
relationship.
good.
They know.
So here's the thing. Let me ask you, would you rather a female that
sorry,
don't go
that's the
outside
African
the
shit. I'm
relationship
sorry.
but doesn't
An African man
provide
would love
you with
to know that you're
love?
in jail.
You
Would
said
you
what?
rather be with a female who doesn't step out the relationship, but she don't make the house peaceful, she don't do all these other things, or would you rather a female that loves you but sometimes
That's different
is
though. A woman who
disrespectful?
respect you is gonna make sure the household is good.
Nah,
She's
not
gonna make-
necessarily.
Nah,
she respects
bro.
you, but she
No
don't.
way.
If she lazy,
What
she's
is
lazy.
respect? What-
Just
but what-
because she
what is
respect you
respect?
don't mean you're
Hey.
gonna change what she do.
Hey, you living
What
in
if she
90s.
Nah, y'all giving a whole different
Yeah,
definition
yeah.
to respect
Nah, but
right
you're
now.
telling
about to
me
Google
you wanna
respect.
have a
Please.
woman in bondage.
Someone who respects
Knowing
you
she
and
do not
values
love
is
you.
not going to move in that manner, bro.
about
That's
to Google
that's
it.
No
What
borderline.
if
What?
that's not her body though?
No matter.
What if that's not her body? What if she's
Then
not a
that's
cook?
not
What if she
for
don't
you.
like to cook and she don't like to clean and she don't like to get pretty for you and she don't like to do nothing?
Perfect.
But she
Exactly,
respects
'cause
the shit
she-
out of you.
Right,
Perfect.
She respects you.
exactly.
She
Like-
don't like.
That's
she-
your she's gonna do it.
I got the definition. Respect. A feeling of deep admiration for someone or something allotted by their abilities, qualities, or achievements.
Okay, so now your girl feels that feeling of deep admiration and XYZ, but she ain't never learned how to cook. She never learned how to clean. She never learned how to love
She
a
admire
man.
you so much she would do things. Just
Why-
yo,
so you
bro,
saying
look,
that
look.
just because she
just like
respect
how
you, she gonna
we
change her whole
look,
being?
just like how we as men, when we go out to hunt or whatsoever, right? We will do whatever it is necessary, right? Basically for us to be able to achieve or get whatever it is that we're going for to hunt. That's just what it is.
That sound like manipulation.
No, it's not manipulation. It's not.
Sound
So
like-
okay, so you're saying
because
chasing? So
you're
you're
making
saying
yourself
chasing,
a chameleon for somebody
That's
else. They
why-
not seeing the real you.
How?
That's a mask.
But
You
saying
that's
I'm a-
contradicting everything we
Nah,
said
I'm
at
saying
the beginning of this
they want
conversation.
You're
bondage.
saying that what you're willing to. You're
They
saying what you're willing to
want
do.
bondage.
Yeah,
Cut it
it's
out.
that-
Nah, nah.
Yes, you
Right.
do.
You're saying it's territorial though.
Nah.
But what
Nah.
I'm saying is, right, you saying that as a hunter, you're gonna go out and you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to make sure that you get the prey that you want. Nah, as a hunter, I'm gonna see what I want and I'm gonna pounce as I am. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not changing for nobody. Cause every time I noticed that I changed, shit went
It's
left.
not changing.
But
You have
all
to
I'm saying,
understand,
I'm saying,
before you, all right. So before you even knew how to hunt, you had to practice, right?
yeah.
Thank you. That's what I'm telling you. You have to learn how to get your prey.
Of course.
Exactly my point. I'm not saying that you have to change who you are just to get that prey. No.
Okay.
But what if a female never learned what you
We're gonna go
asking
in
her
circles
of?
about
Then you
this.
move
I
on
have
to
a
the
question
new
for you,
prey.
Dave.
Got a
But she
question.
respected you.
I got a question. We're gonna go in circles
Can't
about
respect
it.
you in that
Got a
situation,
I got
bro.
a question for you.
She got a question.
Can you
Let's
be
go.
in a relationship with somebody you love? No, with somebody you respect, but you don't love her. So it's going
Somebody
to
I
opposite.
respect, but I don't love her.
Exactly, it's the opposite. You don't love her,
Mm-hmm.
but you respect her.
Yes, I can be with her, and I can tell you
whack.
why.
Yeah,
And I
if
can
it
tell
ain't
you
no
why.
love,
He
it ain't-
lying.
And
Nah, he might could do
and
it.
I can tell
Well,
you
actually,
why.
yeah, he might. Yeah.
And I can tell you why.
I can't.
How many people have you met in your life that you was annoyed by? Like you just hated. You didn't even like their presence like that. And then as time grew and you spent time with them and getting to know them even more and more and more, you start to feel different about them.
Not much.
Yeah, come on, let's be honest right now. It's certain people that y'all know for a fact that y'all just didn't like. And then eventually, like as you grew and you started to learn more about them, it's like, okay, now I understand the type of person you are. Like I wish
But then there would be a friend.
no, they won't be a friend. It can be more than that all the time.
No.
Sometimes people fall in love with people that they're friends with because of the respect that
Love
they
is-
have between
but
them
I feel
and
like
the conversations
love is
they have.
So much more than respect. Like love is about a lot of things. Like respect is cool. Respect is cool. Like don't get me wrong. You want to be respected at all times. But sometimes in relationships, things just get disrespectful. Okay, cool. Does that mean we don't love each other no more?
I'm gonna say this one thing, and then I think we could wrap this up. I think, like with our generation, especially ours, I would say is nobody's perfect. We all got angels. We all got demons.
People definitely don't respect each other in this generation.
Like I said, we all got angels.
have
We
that
all got demons. Nobody's perfect, and we all got baggage. You just gotta find somebody that's willing to unpack with you. That's the way I see it.
I don't got no baggage.
Everybody has baggage,
You're
Marsha.
What I can
I do
say
not
is-
have no baggage.
Everybody has
Look,
baggage,
look,
Marsha.
wildin'. Everybody's
for me though,
trying
I ain't
to-
gonna lie. Somebody who respect you is somebody who's willing to compromise. A lot of people can love you, but they're not willing to compromise to who you are, no matter what you do. And that's the problem. A lot of people still want to stick in those relationships, knowing that this future is not gonna work out for me. It's very toxic. I'm losing the person I am because I'm trying to satisfy this person because I love them and I think they love me. You get what I'm saying? And this is what leads to a lot of toxic shit nowadays. And people like accept it as it is. And a lot of people are unhappy. This is why we have a lot of divorces nowadays. It don't go nowhere. Oh, I love this person, but this person is hurting me every time. This
And they
person
don't-
calling
they
the
don't
cops
know the
on me.
person,
This
too.
person is abusing me in the crib in front of my kids. This person is disrespecting me all the time, making me look less of a man in front of people or in public. You get what I'm saying? So people focus on that so much sometimes that it's like, you just gave in. You just gave in.
It's a fact.
And there's nowhere else to go. But if somebody respects you in that situation, like, what do you want? You want to love somebody and then grow up in a household where your kids are seeing you getting disrespected every fucking day?
Okay, we're gonna agree to disagree. Next.
Marshall know why. I already said it, kryptonite. That's all I gotta say.
Nah. I can take accountability. I just don't see. I don't see eye to eye on the topic, and
Well,
I respect your point of view.
Make
Matter of fact, I got one for you too.
Right. I respect
I
your
got
point
one
of
for
view,
you.
but
I got one for you.
okay.
Let's say, for example, right? All right. So let's say, for example, right? You ask a guy to go out. He takes you out.
I'm not asking a guy to go out.
Okay, cool. You ask him, okay, what are you doing tonight? We should go out.
No.
You're not
Never
gonna
done
ask
that?
him.
No.
You've never done that.
I'm not doing it.
Marshall.
You never done
If
that?
we're together.
Wait, Demi knows something. Demi
No,
knows something.
No. It's not even like that.
You know something.
No, I'm just saying. You mean to tell me you in the crib like, yo, what you doing? Let's go somewhere. You never did that?
I think
If we're together.
she's suggesting that if she's dating, the man needs to make the first move.
Exactly.
Always?
always.
Nah, Marsha.
So-
What do you mean?
So can I ask a question?
You're wilding on the island.
Like what is so if you're not asking men to go out, right?
Why
what
am
is-
I asking a man
Right,
to
I
go
got
out?
you. I got you. What is a woman's role when dating? Like, do you feel like a woman has anything like rather than just because we need to take the initiative? I fully agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Not all the
is-
time, though.
That's what I'm getting at.
You see, they
What-
lost
what-
their will to hunt. This is what I'm talking
so
about.
Look. The man is a man is a hunter, right? A man is a hunter, right? So a woman is a what?
I'm not expecting you to know like every minute, like when to ask the girl out or whatever.
Right.
But what does it look like? I'm asking a guy out.
Okay, so
Like-
the man is the hunter. He should ask you out. What should you do while dating? What does a woman responsibility?
Let me
while
finish the
dating?
question.
It got to be reciprocated, too,
Wait.
though.
Right,
gonna
if
be-
reciprocation
Wait, but let
is
me
not
finish the
there.
question, all right? So the whole question was, all right, cool.
I'm not asking him to go. I'm
if
asking him to
if-
come
all
over.
right,
I'm
all right,
not.
cool. If you said that
Heard it.
Heard it.
a man that you like to go out to eat, right? I order food. You expect him to pay, or you expect
Okay, yeah.
you to pay your meal?
Okay, yeah. So dating in America, when you ask a guy out, it's either you going half or they're expecting you to go half, or is it my treat? It's never going to be my treat, and I'm never going half. So this is why I say I'm never asking a guy out. I'm asking you to come over. You'll always be the one to read me during text and figure out if you want to take me out.
I like that.
Any
It's all-
date I've ever went
So
on.
when you
Okay.
say you ask to come over, you mean like you're gonna cook for the person?
Yeah, I'll cook for you.
Okay,
That's my
okay,
idea of
okay.
like.
That's your version of.
That's
can
my
respect
version
your
because I'm
version.
never taking out a guy
I
going
can-
50 and
I can respect that, right? So, do you feel that men or women should be equal?
when you put a ring on it, yeah.
No. Why? Why when you put a ring on it?
Why should we be equal in a relationship? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Do you expect men or women to be equal?
Equal in what? In what terms?
Equal as in equally yoked.
But that
We're
can,
together.
that can go so many ways. Though.
No. You're together. Should have the same equal rights to do anything,
Equal.
and everything.
Right. So damn.
Anything and everything.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So what? I don't think men and women can be equal, right? I feel like I fully agree with Marsha. Men are the hunters, right? But women are the nurturers. But that brings me back to ask, what is
She's
a
dodging
woman?
a question.
What is a woman's role while dating? Because if your role as an, if you want me to be the hunter, but you want to be the pretty girl on dates, you don't want to be a nurturer. Because if I pull up and say, "Can you wash my laundry?" I'm not your wife, right? But
Facts.
if you pull
Wait,
up-
what?
That's
if I
what the
pull
equal
up
should
and
come
say-
up to.
If I pull up while we're dating and say, "Well, I've taken you on 1,000,000 dates as the hunter. I've
Mm-hmm.
never made you pay for a thing, but I got some laundry I need you to wash." Oh hell no, I'm not your wife.
Oh no, I would do his laundry
A lot of people.
would do his
not.
laundry,
A
like-
lot of people would be like, "Yo, what's
because
wrong
that
with you?"
takes no effort. Like if he comes over and he has laundry, there's a unit in my building. Like I'm not going outside with a
I'm not
shopping
talking about your
cart.
man though, I'm talking about somebody you dating, somebody
Yeah.
who's taking care of all your dates and X, Y, and Z. He's
Yeah,
been the hunter,
laundry.
he's been the provider.
Laundry is nothing.
Yo, I need to take care
I
of my
could respect
laundry.
that.
I got a meal. I could definitely respect that.
I'm
But
not going
I don't
outside
believe-
with a shopping
I don't
cart and
believe
washing
it,
your
but I can
laundry.
respect it. Okay.
There's a unit
You
in
know
my
what I'm saying?
building.
Would
We
you-
gonna go downstairs and do
Good
the
answer.
laundry. I'm not
Now,
going outside.
but we not paying for a date. I'm saying I'm going to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I need money to take you on dates.
Yeah.
I'm dropping off my laundry, and when I get back, it'd be nice if you cook some food. And the first thing out your mouth is gonna be, I'm not your
Nah,
wife.
cooking, laundry, that's the bare minimum. I can do that.
I
don't
don't
see
think
that
it go
more
down
often.
like that. You don't see it like that.
You don't see that
You
more.
don't see it like that. The majority of times,
It's hard to
I'm not
get a
your
meal
wife.
out here.
Because
It's
I,
hard to-
Exactly.
it-
Yo,
it-
that's the
if you
favorite thing
can't-
to say.
no,
Did you put a ring on it?
because you guys are
Not your
dating
wife.
women that don't cook. I cook. I do
Oh,
Nah,
laundry.
it's not even that. I know
You gonna cook.
But my thing is that it just becomes y'all could play that card every trip. I'm not your wife. I'm not your, because the only things as the provider, I go to work, I get my own money, I make sure I take care of you, I send you money for your nails, your hair, your this, your that. I make sure you good. You're always gonna feel special. All I need you to do, I'm gonna drop off this laundry. I'm gonna do this. Book my doctor's appointments. I'm not
Then
your
she
wife.
don't like you then because I'm already doing laundry. I could just add in your
Yeah.
load.
We live in an
I'm
era
already
of-
cooking. I could put some aside
I
for
think
him.
We live in an era of
We live in an era where
non-reciprocation.
some shorties is be promoting this all the time. Ladies, don't do wifely activities.
Right.
Don't cook for him. Don't clean for him. Don't do nothing unless he put a ring on it. But yet again, you want to be taken out to dates.
Right. You want me to
trips.
be the hunter, but you don't
You
want
want
to be the
everything
nurturer.
else that a husband is gonna provide his
Yeah,
wife,
like, you
but you don't
wanna-
want to act like a wife.
And you want me to be the hunter, and you don't want to be a nurturer.
Exactly.
That's not fair, right? And the first time I say, well, I'm not your husband. Oh, nah, it's clip for you.
And you don't want a reciprocation.
Yeah, you don't want to reciprocate nothing. So that's why I struggle with asking, like, what is a woman's role while dating? Because I'm with Marsha. I'm not making my shorties pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they volunteered, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'ma
you
still
want,
turn it down.
You want to take me to Sky Zone or something like that? Like, come on, you want to jump up and down something I wouldn't necessarily pay for? Cool. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still not letting you pay. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love to just show that I can hold it down. But
And
then
that's a
when
part
I
of
say,
it. See?
when I say I'm bringing
I just
my,
met this guy today, and
but
this
when I say I'm bringing my
my
laundry
nigga.
over and you tell me you're not my wife, it feels like it's no
Yeah.
reciprocation. Because I'm not asking you to do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I work, you know how we work 12, 14 hours a day. Like, I don't have time to do laundry, and you're already home doing laundry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the reciprocation is not there.
It's like what we
You
said
know
in
what
the
I'm
car. I
saying?
don't ask nobody.
It's very few ladies that will cook and
It's like what
and
we
wash
said in the
your
car. I
laundry.
don't ask nobody for nothing. So if I do, I appreciate everything. I always say that. I don't ask nobody for nothing. So I appreciate everything. It could be the smallest thing.
All this shit.
I'm going to appreciate it.
So y'all want to be taken out on dates?
No, I asked you because I want to really get your perspective on this. Because
What dating is like for me?
I may not
I
wanna
wanted
be
to know
taken out on
because
dates, but I wanna
because
see
we live in
new
an era where
experiences.
people want to be equal, right?
Right.
But they choose when they want to be equal.
But there's
You
no,
get what I'm saying?
there's
Like
no equality in
for me,
hunter and nurturer.
exactly.
That's not
I really feel like, listen, like I'm a man. I'm gonna do what a man is supposed to do. I don't give a fuck. What my parents taught me is what I follow. Right? When I take a woman out on dates, I pay for the shit. That's what I do. Now,
And if you don't got it, don't take no woman
Exactly.
out.
Yeah, if you
Straight
don't
up.
got it,
a lot of
don't do
niggas
it.
need to learn that.
Yeah.
If you don't got it, don't
Nah, for
take
real.
no. Wait.
yo, there's other shit you could do. You feel me? Like there's mad other things you can do. And if you don't got it, it don't hurt to save. Save money. There's nothing wrong with that. Choose a day when you're ready and then you go out.
And stop wasting
Nah,
their
listen,
time.
if you guys really like a girl, you can be creative, and she'll say yes to any date.
It be
That's
the
another
simplest
thing.
shit.
If she
The
really
simplest
like you,
shit.
Take
if
on a
she
ghetto
really
picnic.
Like you, it goes that way.
That's
too,
how you
because
weed
it-
them out. I feel like
Yeah,
guys have a
yeah,
hard time
yeah,
of weeding
yeah,
out
yeah.
who actually
Yeah, but
likes
sometimes
them.
that is hard too because like
You got to
all
start
right, we
taking
live in
people on free dates from time.
we
to
live
time.
in the scamming era, right? Some people have been getting fast money. So when they dating like a lot of these girls that we may want, a lot of the times, like these girls get used to a certain lifestyle because they get taken out, they get spent on like a lot.
But that's
so
'cause
now
you
when
put them
you
on the
come there
pedestal.
now, so now when you come in, you don't even know all of this, right? You start dating a girl, talking to the girl, and then now she's like, "Oh, you got to take me out of here. You got to take me out of the roof, Chris." So now when you don't even have it to do that now, it puts you in a tough spot.
That's the problem.
But that's good. You know, I feel like a lot of men.
I feel like y'all issues is because y'all like to date out of your league. Stop
It's not
dating
even
girls
about
out of
the
y'all
league, 'cause
league.
hold on, a lot of times dudes put girls on a pedestal, and the girls that are on your league just think they're higher than.
Thank you. A lot of them be broke.
It be dudes like, so if you're messing with a bunch of scammers, you know what I'm saying, like, and I get paid bi-weekly, like I can't keep up. I just can't keep up. So those dudes is putting you on a pedestal. Like I had my homegirl put a post out. She got dolled up last night. She put a post out. Dudes start hitting her up like, yo, I wish I could marry you. You know what I'm saying? You rigging the game for me. You rigging the game for me, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, that's the way it goes. Or the dudes will put in a question mark, or all her exes trying to spin the block. You rigging the game for me. Because, I don't want to marry you. I want to get to know you to decide if I may want to marry you. But damn, you got some nigga on your IG already talking about he ready to...
Yeah, them niggas, yo,
then
they be
it's, I'm
wild. Some of
already
them like, yo,
taking
they
the
ready to
L.
suck the toes
I'm
and
already
all of that
taking the
shit,
L,
bro. They be
right?
going
But
crazy.
watch what I said about options. Even if you choose me, you know you always got that one DM sitting there, I'm ready to marry you. So you get disposable again. I'm telling you, man,
Spooky
it's
out
spooky
here.
times out here. I'm glad it's October because it is spooky times out here.
That's funny as hell. I'm gonna use that
crazy.
line.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And I only been in it for about a month, maybe 6 weeks. Like it's crazy, bro.
Nice.
My man Kadeem said stay in the house. I'm trying to stay in the house.
Stay in the
I'm trying to stay in the crib.
game nights. all
2K23
winter.
just came out. For real. Where the game nights at? It's spooky times, man.
We're gonna get to it because Marsha, I ain't gonna lie, you speaking a little bit politically correct today.
I am?
Yeah.
No, I'm
She's
not.
talking all that smack in the car, and then she's not really.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
She just want to
She
ask
need
questions,
backup.
but she
That's
don't
what
want to
you say.
answer.
She
right?
need backup.
Now, Marsha,
What do you mean?
do you feel like most women hold themselves accountable when they're wrong?
Yeah. I do.
How do y'all feel about that, fellas?
Hell no.
How you feel about that, Demi?
Hell
Now,
no.
Marsha, how do you feel that? How do you feel like that women actually do
I feel like I
hold
do.
themselves accountable?
Okay. I feel like women in general, they don't. I'm gonna admit that because I've seen women do that, and I've heard stories about women. They know they're in the wrong, but they would never admit that. But
Pride.
Now, as men, right, we will want to know why that happens, though. Why do they feel like they can't be honest and just
I can
accept,
answer that one, bro.
like,
go ahead, answer. I want to hear.
Pretty girl syndrome. All your life you've been told you was a princess. Princesses is never wrong. So now when I come along telling you disrespecting me, nah, I ain't disrespect you. When I come along telling you not loving me correctly, nah, I'm loving you correctly. When I come along and tell you the shit you said to me was foul, nah, I ain't say nothing foul to you. You know what I'm saying? And for my men out here, how many times do you tell a woman how you feel and the first thing that come back is how she feel?
yo,
What you talking about? What are you talking about? I told you that you hurt my feelings, and the first thing you say, well, you shouldn't have said that to me. Well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Nah,
want vulnerability. Y'all want
he's right.
vulnerability, but I can't tell you hurt my feelings.
Nah, you guys are absolutely. I'm a makeup
I ain't gonna
artist,
lie.
and I do a lot of weddings, and I speak to a lot of women in my chair, and a lot of the arguments, they're in the wrong when they tell me about the arguments, but they will never admit that to their
Of
husband
course not. It's
or their
pretty girl
boyfriend.
syndrome. It's princess syndrome.
Yeah, you're right.
From day one, you told the man is supposed to cater to you. The man is supposed to do this. The man is supposed to do that. So now when you got a man that's telling you, I'm hurt, I'm broken, you're not making me feel whole, all of that.
No,
First
well,
of all,
wait,
you
wait.
might not even
A guy
get,
would
you might not
nev-
even get the respect you
No.
was
Nah,
talking
don't-
about.
No, wait,
You
wait,
might
wait,
not
wait,
even
wait,
get the
wait.
respect
Well, that
you was
might be
talking about.
him.
Because another chick, some of these
Nah.
chicks will tell you, yo, you being a bitch. Some of these chicks,
Facts.
the
Nah.
minute you start talking feelings, some
Yo.
of these chicks will tell you being a bitch.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
maybe the
Yo,
Brooklyn
when
girls.
a
and
man
stuff.
is
Oh,
Nah.
shots fired at
Nah.
the borough.
when
The
a
Brooklyn
man-
girls,
yo,
they don't got no.
I'm talking
When a
about
man-
women from Queens. I'm
No.
talking
thing
about
too,
women
right?
from
When a man
wherever.
is vulnerable,
But I
right?
feel like men, they don't
Vulnerability
really
is not
get
always
vulnerable.
respected.
When a man is vulnerable with a woman, right? A lot of the times he wants your counsel at that moment. He want you to show that you really care. Even if even if you're just like asking how is he feeling in that moment, like is there anything you can do to help him out? Those little words alone mean a lot. Men don't really ask for much, right? Now, a lot of these situations will happen, right? A man could be expressing himself, talking about everything, right? And he's just pouring his heart out. And then the girl that could be there in that moment, she'll just be thinking about some other shit, or she don't know how to even communicate because she's never ever seen a man express himself to that level, right? Or sometimes like they just dodge it and it could bring up a whole nother topic. Now at that point as a man, you're gonna just think and just process it and you're gonna be like, yo, like I'm here for you every time you express yourself.
Facts.
I'm always there. I give you the advice that you need. Even when I don't have any advice, I make some shit up if I have to just to make sure you are happy.
Facts.
Now, if I'm doing that for you, and the one time that I actually express myself, and you just deviate the whole shit and talk about something else, or
Or
just
make it
dodge
about
it,
you.
it makes me already like start to like distance myself from you now. Like the way I hold you, I'm not gonna hold you the same like that no more. I'm just gonna like start retaining everything else now. I know not to open up to you now because I know you could either use it against me or
Facts.
you just don't give a
God.
fuck. You just care about you. So everything's all about you. It's not about me. It's not about us.
And piggybacking off of that, right? Like same way y'all got princess syndrome. Like they taught us we can't cry, we can't
Facts.
be vulnerable. So when we
You can.
when we do step
Be like,
out,
man up.
No, but when we do,
You
step
ask a lot
out,
of men, a
when
lot
we
of men
do-
did.
When we do step out and get vulnerable, and y'all don't give us the reaction we looking for, it
Exactly.
does make us close down and shut
real.
down and do all those things. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of trauma in the black community. Like not
Nah.
making it about
There
that.
is.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of trauma in the black community. Like we wasn't taught how to love.
Nah, it wasn't for real.
You know what I'm saying? And so now everybody's trying to figure it out, but you're trying to figure it out with so many distractions. You got social media, you got
I
you
was
know,
gonna say, everybody-
life. You got
everybody afraid to
whatever.
get
It's
hurt.
just- And it's
Listen.
not necessarily afraid to get hurt. Here's the thing, right? Everybody don't know how to get hurt and bounce back. Like, trust me, that experience I just told y'all about hurts like shit.
People lack survival skills.
But I know how to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I know how to bounce back. I've been hurt by so many things before. I know how to bounce back. And it's fortunate I had a friend like you that could pick me up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people think hurt is the worst possible thing that could happen to you. Nah, it's not.
What doesn't kill you make you
You know what I'm
stronger.
saying? You come out a better person. You know what I'm saying? Had I not gone through that situation, I wouldn't even known I had a homie like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you hurt me. It hurts. Sometimes I do think about it. And I might hit your alarm. What you doing tonight?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's just a part of the game. I don't have no ill will towards nobody who did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because
I do.
I
Fuck
can't
you.
jack peace and then have ill will towards people. That's not peaceful.
Shit, yo, when I tell you,
I,
yo,
I would say this. I don't got ill will toward nobody, but I definitely got a list.
Oh, the list is long. You
Yeah,
can't-
I got
got a list, yeah.
like
The
what?
list
I
is
got
long.
a mental list.
But it's just
or-
like a mental block list.
Alright.
Like, I don't block people because if
I don't got
whatever
nobody
you
to
got to do, we got to do. But at the end of the day, it's a mental
I
block.
definitely got a mental list.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
mental block list.
What?
bro,
But I'm
You
not.
on
But
my
I'm
list.
not gonna violate. I'm never gonna violate because at the end of the day,
Wait,
if I hold
wait,
on
wait.
to that,
When y'all said
resentment,
they on your
yeah.
list, what that mean?
the list,
Meaning
basically-
I know who
yo,
violated me.
I
know
know.
who did me
I know
dirty.
who did me
all right, so the
dirty.
list is basically this, right?
I know who did me
You
dirty,
did something, right? I forgive you, but I ain't never gonna forget that, basically.
and I ain't fucking with you no more.
You get
And
what
y'all
I'm
still
saying?
talk to them?
Hell no.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
like, all right, so me, I have a habit. I feel like I have my mom's heart, right? Where I pour my heart out to people in the sense where, like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. The first time I meet you, I'm giving you respect before anything. I'm giving you loyalty before anything. The only way that you have to earn my loyalty is if you break it.
You only get one
You
time
feel
to
me?
play yourself.
So exactly. So meaning that, yo, whatever friendship I establish with a person at that moment, I'm gonna give my all no matter what. Right? I'm gonna hear them out no matter what, right? Once they break it, it's over. Now, I have that habit of just repeating that too much with people. Too much with people.
So your deal breaker is breaking loyalty.
Yeah. That's one of my biggest deal breakers.
Got you.
Loyalty. People who are not loyal, I can't fuck with them. Right? So I've had people who do dirt shit to me.
Does loyalty and faithfulness go hand in hand for you?
100%. If you're loyal to me, you're gonna be faithful to me because anything you will be doing for me is for my best interest.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I have a habit of giving people chances when they break certain words and certain principles. Right.
That you stand on,
Exactly. That I stand on. And they know I stand on that.
and you still give them another chance.
And I still give them another chance.
Mm.
Now,
I do that.
my family, we move very militant. Everybody's
I see that.
I
everybody
see that too.
You get what I'm saying? So everybody in my family is like that type of person when they get crazy, right? Now they usually check me on situations on that because they're like, yo, bro, you might have been committed to them. They're not committed to you. Learn when to press the pause button and get the fuck out, bro. Stop allowing them to have those access to you when you know for a fact that they would never do the same thing for you. My brother asked me a question one time that fucked my head up. Because I used to give loans to my boys all the time, and I would not hit them up about it. Like, they would ask me for money, and I'd give it. And I don't say nothing.
Talk about that.
Right? And then they'll give me a date that they're going to give it. They don't give it on that date. It could take like 2 months after, and then one day I'll just randomly remember it. And I'm like, wait, I could have sworn I sent money to this person. Let me hit them up and see. And then when I hit them up, that's when they're like, oh, yeah, bro, yeah, I got you. I'm going to send it to you the next week. Sometime the next week come, they don't even give it. And then it take 2 weeks, and then they probably give it. So my brother asked me, all right, you've been giving all of this to these people. You've been traveling out of state to pick up some of these people to help them out. You wasting your money, hundreds and thousands of dollars or whatever, right? So it's like, if you was to ask them to give you $200 or $100, you think they would give it to you? I was like, nah. He's like, so you think that these people are committed to you, bro? The shit you would do for them, they won't do for you.
Don't ask me for something I can't ask you for.
And it's all about reciprocation, bro. But also, right? I feel like your brother. Did you say your brother?
My brothers
I feel like
and
your-
my sister.
I feel like your brother is telling you the same thing I was saying earlier. When something don't work for you, it's on you to pull back.
Right.
You
Yeah,
understand?
you can't blame nobody else but
You
yourself.
can't blame nobody, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yo, listen, like I knew I was sitting in a crib in some shit that I ain't belong in. And I sat there. For whatever reason, I sat there. And when I'm out of it, now I realize it's on me. You know what I'm saying? So on your same breath, like, and like he said, don't talk about it. I got so many homies that owe me bread. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't asking for it.
Somebody asked me for
my
3
pops
racks
told
the other day.
My pops told me.
Tell him to
if
get a
you-
credit card.
Nah, my
Somebody
pops
asks
told-
you for money, get a
if
credit card.
We talking about pops and life lessons. My pops told me don't never let nobody borrow something you need back.
Yo,
That's what he told me. You know what I'm saying? Let it fly. If you tell me you need something and I give it to you, it's gone. I'm never talking about it. You know what you owe me.
nah, facts.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
that same energy paying me back that you didn't
And it
ask
only
them
take
for.
one time.
Yeah, they never paid back on time,
Shit,
man.
you gotta
The
move.
same energy they needed the money on, like,
'Cause
it was like they wanted it ASAP.
Yeah.
They never give it to you at that
Yeah.
time, man. They take time. And me, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I feel embarrassed to ask for my money back.
Nah,
sometimes,
don't ask
man.
for it back.
Oh, nah. The first story I see on Instagram. Where's my money? Nah, you ever see somebody owe you money and they on
And they
Instagram
posting?
stories like
Nah, I see some shit on
living
the
it
block
up.
before. Like,
Oh yes.
dude
Yeah,
owe
yeah,
somebody.
yeah,
he
yeah,
kept
yeah.
he kept avoiding him. One
Crazy
day,
shit,
the
right?
dude saw him on the block. He's like, "Yo, what up, bro?" The dude went like this. Next thing you know, the other dude just
Crazy
boom.
shit, right?
Where my money at?
Ask somebody.
But it also shows you, right? Like it also gives you a lane where you could say like, nah, I'm not moving with you the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you learn what you need to learn, and that little situation, $200, $300, $500, it shows you the type of person that person is. So now, like, off of the strength of that, like, I know I can't depend on you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we were solid, you would say, yo, Kadeem, I ain't got it this week, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to give you 50 a week.
But
You know
don't
what
be
I'm saying?
going
But
out
don't
with
be
my
just-
money you owe
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
Cause I'm working hard for that. So it's
I've
like,
never had that experience though.
bro.
But me, I know where I come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I move kind of differently. I'm kind of secretive
We
sometimes.
know that. We know this.
So I have like a past life or whatever, right? But I'm far from that. So it's like,
You got a past life?
yeah,
Bro, what that say?
huh?
What that say? Read how much they asked me for.
Dang, nah, y'all didn't.
No, read.
60K,
Man,
60,000. Yo,
damn.
Get a credit card, get a
I
loan.
know myself, right? So I like I said, I'm big on respect.
Female?
So I feel like, yo, if you owe me money and you are at a club, partying in the club, just run. I'm not gonna let that go. If I catch you, all them bottles that you buying, bro,
Smashed up
you
on your
you
head.
gonna refund all of them shits and
Nah,
give me my
but
money
honestly-
back.
On your head top.
Like, because like, yo, that's very disrespectful. You can't owe somebody and be out here living the best life sometimes and you're not trying to work to pay them back.
irresponsible.
That's fucked up.
It's
That's
not
very
irresponsible.
disrespectful.
Nah,
disrespect,
remember what
man.
I always said? When people are ball too. Like, yeah. $20, $10, yeah. But anything huge amount, get a credit card.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, man. So today was a good episode. I ain't gonna lie. I like the vibe. I like the energy. Feel me? So we're gonna wrap it up. But before we do, I just want to say that, yo, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to also subscribe to Apple Podcasts and Anchor.fm and also
sir.
Spotify. And make sure you follow everybody. Make sure y'all mention y'all IG so everybody can know.
Yes, sir.
Marsha MUA.
Yo, my RG is king_ISH_only__.
Dang, you trying to get traceable.
Yo,
Like,
I'm just on the ground. I'm newly trying to figure it all out. I was in the
Mine's is-
house.
Mine's is 3 underscores DEEMY. Simple shit.
Lit, we tune in. Thank you for tuning in to Voice of the Era podcast. Deuces.
Or
Yo, I appreciate y'all.
Nah, this was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I like this one, man.
nah.
I appreciate
Thank God.
y'all letting me on.
Glad everybody wasn't agreeing with each other.